everyone, welcome back to Installation 00, and today we continue with the Mythos series and pick up where we left off with Kilo 5. The Black Ops squad known as Kilo 5 was created by the highest levels of ONI to sow unrest amongst humanity's enemies, keeping them destabilized so that mankind was never again forced to face a threat as great as the Covenant. This group of highly skilled operators was often found working in the blurry area between good and evil, aiding the wicked for the sake of peace, and even targeting people who may have been justified in their actions. The members of Kilo 5 were forced to forever weigh their actions against the greater good. In the aftermath of the war, ONI Admiral Margaret Parangoski formed Kilo 5, intent on disrupting any potential threats against humanity by whatever means were necessary. At the head of Kilo 5, she placed Captain Serin Osman, who had failed augmentation for the Spartan IIs, but was later rehabilitated and reintegrated into the Navy. Also on Kilo 5 were a trio of experienced ODSTs: Staff Sergeant Malcolm Mal Geffen, Corporal Vasily Vaz Belowy, and Sergeant Liv Dev Devereaux, as well as Naomi 010, one of the few known active Spartan IIs. Rounding out the team were Professor Evan Phillips, an expert in Sangheili culture and language, and Blackbox, a highly advanced 4th generation smart AI. Kilo 5's main objective was aiding Sangheili terrorists in order to keep the elites divided and at war. The squad brokered a deal with Avu Med Telkam, leader of the Servants of the Abiding Truth, and the primary opposition to the Arbiter. Kilo 5 provided these dissidents with weapons while the UNSC publicly supported the Arbiter from Earth. Only months after the war's official end, Telkam emerged from hiding and attacked the Arbiter's forces at the fortress of Vadam Keep. The assault failed when the Arbiter was helped by the UNSC Infinity, forcing the servants back underground. ONI had succeeded once again in undercutting both sides. One of Telkam's former allies, Jul Umdama, escaped UNSC captivity on Trevelyan and began to put together an even more powerful military force on the remote world of Hesturus. Embittered by decades of hatred towards humanity and the loss of his own wife at their hands, the Sangheili warrior wanted revenge. He had learned of a hidden world called Requiem, reputed to be the resting site of an ancient foreigner commander, the Didact, who despised humanity. If awoken and released, he might assist the Sangheili in exacting revenge. Umdama's new covenant was formed around this objective. The most important of Kilo 5's operations in 2553 was conducted on the outlaw colony of Venezia, where a human arms dealer by the name of Staffan Sensky had emerged. Under deep cover, members of Kilo 5 infiltrated Sensky's cell. They learned that his motivations hinged on the loss of his daughter decades ago, and that this daughter was none other than their own Naomi 010. Sensky intended to acquire a Covenant warship called the Pious Inquisitor and use it against the UNSC. Empathizing with her father, some members of Kilo 5 managed to fake Sensky's death in the destruction of the Pious Inquisitor. With the ship gone, and his daughter alive and well, the threat Sensky posed was now diffused. In the months that followed, Kilo 5 continued to disrupt the reunification of the Sangheili and carried out numerous black ops requiring their particular expertise. Osman eventually went on to replace Parangoski as Commander-in-Chief of ONI, while the status and operations of Kilo 5 remain highly classified. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider hitting the subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss out on future videos. Be sure to like the video if you did, and pop a comment below on what you'd like me to cover next. I just want to take a moment to thank my patrons, Spartan10148, the Metarch of my facility, Falcon, Sophia, Mikhail, Ashley, Jordan and Esoteric Sight, my dutiful monitors, Darian, Legions Lost, Lab Rat, Spartan0137, Jacob Kemp, Sean, Element Zero, J3, Mr. Keys, Gunslinger, Evermore, Personal Devil, Aldeas, Toxic, Scion Esports, Gem, Saber and Relentless, my diligent sub-monitors, my fleet of Strato Sentinels, my loyal enforcers, and all other patrons who continue to support the channel. If you want your name on the end of the video and some perks earned along the way, head over to Patreon and consider supporting the channel yourself. Big shout out to my Tier 0 Transcendent YouTube members, Spartan137, Jacob Kemp, Talia, Fenrir, Bornstella, Jimbo and Balaz, and all the other YouTube members keeping my installation running on that glorious vacuum energy, with a special mention to the Accursed Hunter. Shout out to John due to the mathematical formula used to determine the area within a pentadodecahedron. Oh, and Lena because that sandwich. And remember, there are tons of ways to support the channel and keep my installation pumping out content at a breakneck speed. Much love to you all, take it easy everyone, and find peace in the domain.